Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. Thank you for joining me today. These are what I'm calling my mix and match cards, and they're two Valentine cards. Well, I've put Valentine's Day on one and not on the other because I don't need tons of Valentine's Day cards. So I wanted to show you here how I've used the different designer series paper, and it's basically two sheets and I've mixed and matched them to create these two different patterns. Okay, and this paper is from Sunny Days, and this is a freebie from Celebration. So during Celebration, for every qualifying purchase you can choose a free item, and this paper is one of the items I chose. So let's start off at least with the stamping. We are going to use a Valentine stamp set, but we're going to use it in a different way, and there's this one called Country Bouquet, and we're going to use this big heart here. And I'm going to stamp up in some shaded spruce ink initially. So let's give it a nice ink up. It's a lovely green shaded spruce. I really do like it. Very vibrant, intense green. So I'm going to just put that down there. Lovely. And then give it a clean up, because we need our block back. Close up our shaded spruce for now. Open up this. Put our... I haven't cleaned this very well, so I'm just going to clean it again. Always good to clean your stamp sets if possible as you go along. Then I'm going to take this, and I can see I've got ink on here too. And then we're going to use some Sweet Sorbet. Ink. And you're just going to line this up. This is not difficult to do. Just look through your stamp. And go down. Like that. And don't worry if it looks a little bit faded out in places. That's how it's meant to be. It's a sketchy type stamp set. It's not meant to give you a bold full image. I also got a bit frightened when I first did it, but then I looked at the image here and you can see here it's meant to give you that shading already. Okay. So let's move these aside, and I think I'm going to go with the sentiment just wanted to say. And we're only going to make one of these cards, even though there's enough paper to make two of them. We don't need, you can make the second one in your own time. You don't need to I don't need to make both right now. I think I'm going to go for some good old Sweet Sorbet. I love this colour. Somewhere between a red and a pink. It's just gorgeous. Okay. So now I'm going to fussy cut this out quickly and I'll be back. Okay, so I fussy cut out my heart, and I also just cut out my sentiment using my trimmer. So now to get into our designer series paper, I have two pieces here that measure 14.35 centimeters by 10, and I'm just going to attach both together using some post-it note tape so I can cut them together. And I'm just going to cut from point to point. Just like that. And then keeping these two pieces together, making sure the patterns match. I'm just going to hold it together using some more post-it note tape, and this just makes this super easy. and then I'm going to cut again from point to point, and then I have my pieces here. So I'm only going to make one card, and our card base is going to be thick basic white, so that's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And we're going to just take our pieces here. So we're going to have one piece that goes like this. I'm just taking off my pieces of post-it note tape, and we can have one piece that goes like that. If you have a piece that has an orientation like this, obviously you need to make sure you keep everything in the right orientation. And there we have our two pieces. So we'll save this for another card, and we're going to start to stick this down. So I'm just going to get some Tombow, and I'm just going to put some on here. I'm just going to center it left and right. Try and keep it as straight as possible, like that. And then we've got our piece here. Which will be here. And then the same with our piece here. Sorry, I think the sun seems to be running away. Never know what to do. Okay, and then our last piece here. Just like that. Isn't that cute? And then we're going to just pop up our heart using some dimensionals. So let's do that. That should be enough. I am generous with my dimensionals, if you didn't know. And then I don't want anything to get squashed in the post. Unlike the States, all of our post has to go through the machines. We don't have the option to have something hand sorted as opposed to machine sorted. So I don't want anything to get squashed, so I make sure I've got a lot of dimensionals on there to try and stop anything getting sagging in the middle. So there we have, and then we're going to just put our little sentiment here that says wanted to say. And we're going to put some dimensionals on that too. Now my original, I cut out some little hearts from the cracker and treat box die, but I'm not going to do that this time. Okay, I'll show you the die. I just use these little hearts here, and you can see on my original here I've cut out a few, but I'm not sure it's going to show so well on this card here. So we're just going to use our finishing touches, which are going to be these lovely iridescent rhinestones, and this is just going to give it some sparkle. I'm going to use these nice big ones, I think. And where should we put one there? One of every size in that cluster, and then another one here. I think one here next to the sentiment, and there we go. So there's the card. So now you can see how you can just shuffle your papers and you can make some really easy and pretty cards. So I hope you enjoyed that project. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you wanted more information about the project, the supply list, the measurements, etc., it's all on the blog post on my website, and the link to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.